Hi, boys and girls. Our next book of the day is titled Visiting Day, and it's written by Jacqueline Woodson, illustrated by James E. Ransom. Visiting Day. Let's see if you can kind of predict and think about. So let's use the title. Let's use the picture of what we're seeing, looking at their emotions, their actions. What do you think visiting day means? Any ideas? Let's find out. Only on visiting day is there chicken frying in the kitchen at 6 a.m. and Grandma humming soft and low, smiling her secret, just for Daddy and me, smile. Yum. And me, lying in bed, smiling, my just for Grandma and Daddy smile. Remember, throughout this whole thing, we should definitely be thinking about what are we thinking about visiting day? Looks like it's a pretty special day. I see pictures of Daddy, and they're getting up early to cook a wonderful meal, getting their hair done, getting dressed. It's a pretty special day. And maybe Daddy is already up. And notice, boys and girls, the environment changed. I noticed the little girl and her grandma are in a place with painted walls and pictures. She has her stuffed animal. They're in a chair. This kind of looks like a house or an apartment. Then I notice Daddy's environment looks different. His walls are all one color. They're all wearing the same colored clothes. He has pictures of her and pictures of that she made for him. Where is Daddy? Also notice there's kind of like a bed right here. And maybe Daddy is already up, brushing his teeth, combing his hair back, saying, yeah, that pretty little girl of mine is coming today. With all the men around him looking on jealous like, 'cause they wish they had a little girl of their own coming. Coming where? Only on visiting day does Mrs. Tate come over when the sky is still pink, heavy with presents for her son Thomas, saying, please, can you take these with you? And Grandma taking the presents from Mrs. Tate's arms. So what I hear is that a neighbor knows somebody of where Grandma and the little girl are going. And so the neighbor's like, please, can you please deliver these to my son? Give them to him. So they're in the same place, the daddy and the woman's son. And shooting me a look that says, you better not make a sound about Mrs. Tate not having money to take the bus up there to see her only son. And I sit quiet and respectful. Kind of sounds like if she's going to where he is, maybe she has to carry stuff and doesn't like doing that. But Grandma says we can be kind. Only on visiting day do I stand patiently at the bus stop, holding tight to Grandma's hand until everybody's inside. Where are they going, do you think? The zoo, the bank, school? So they're getting on a bus to go see her daddy. I bet you have some predictions going on in your head. And we're all passing around fried chicken, cornbread, and thick slices of sweet potato pie until maybe we think we're gonna pop. What's that mean? Oh, yeah, till we're full. So what I notice on the bus is there's a whole bunch of friends and family members all going to one place to visit their family members. Wonder where this visiting day is. And they're taking delicious food with them. Some of you might be thinking a park or a picnic. But what is that in the background where the bus is pulling up? I see wire, I see a tower, a wall. I wonder where the bus is going. But instead, I go to sleep and don't wake up again until the bus pulls up in front of the big old building where, as Grandma puts it, Daddy is doing a little time. You guys heard that phrase before? Daddy's doing a little time, or cousin or mom. Just the line, doing a little time. Let's see. Let's find out. And only on visiting day do I get to tell Daddy everything that has happened over the month. While I sit in his lap and he pulls on my braids, smiling his big me and Grandma have been gone forever smile, laughing his big laugh, showing me and Grandma off to his friends, pressing peppermints into my hand and kisses against Grandma's cheek. And notice around the room, we see all the families visiting with the person that has the same colored clothes on, has the same colored walls as everyone else. The one thing I notice over here in the words is and on only on a visiting day do I get to tell Daddy everything that has happened over the month. She gets to see her daddy once a month? Well, I guess I can relate to that. Can you guys relate to that? Yeah, maybe we don't get to see her mommy and daddies every day. And unfortunately, some people don't get to see them, and that's hard, right? So she gets to go see him once a month. Where might she go to see him once a month? Grandma says it's not forever going to be like this. So it looks like it's goodbye time. You see the serious are having to say bye. And there's a police officer. I didn't see a police officer yet, did you? So those clues so far have been a big building with wires. They go once a month. There's a police officer. And Grandma said, Daddy's doing a little time. She says, I pulled it too far that way. My bad. She says one day we'll be able to wake up and have Daddy right there in our house again. And we won't have to take long bus rides once a month and walk home from the bus stop hand in hand. Feeling a little sad. Already starting to miss Daddy. Visiting day is a big special day. It starts early and they get back late. But long bus ride there and a long bus ride back, and the time they visited, Grandma says it. Grandma says all it takes is time, a little time. And while we're holding out waiting for Daddy to come home, we count our blessings and love each other up and make biscuits and cakes and pretty pictures to send Daddy. And we noticed some of those pictures on Daddy's wall, didn't we? And in the early evening, if it's a little chilly outside, we can sit out back bundled up in blankets and make each other laugh as we make big, big plans for when Daddy comes home again. Let's zoom in on that part. I love that picture. Her and her grandma, nuzzled up and loving each other. So, boys and girls, where is Daddy? Where is he having to serve time? And if you had said jail and pictured jail, you are right. They're visiting her daddy in jail until he's able to come home. How do you think that feels? How do you think it feels on some of these pages? For all of them, for Daddy, for Grandma, and his daughter. Think about how that would feel. And missing him so much. And I know him missing his family and his home. But the thing I notice the most is that I notice the love that they share, the love they have for each other. And boys and girls, that is Visiting Day, written by Jacqueline Woodson.